What's going on, guys? It's Lost at 40 here. After like 10 months of being off Suboxone, I figured I'd do a little video for you. Kevin from Kicking Addiction or whatever hit me up and was saying that I guess a couple people in the recovery scene like passed away, and that's terrible. I didn't know these people, but it's horrible. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm still alive and kicking. I haven't really made videos because I don't know. Like, there's been a lot of ups and downs for me, coming off of Suboxone, and now I'm in a new relationship, and it's great, but it's interesting, and just a lot of ups and downs. I've got good news overall. I'd say it's good news overall. That's how I choose to look at it. There's some things that have happened that weren't great during this whole journey. When I got off Suboxone, I basically instantly went to go live with this female who's now my fiance. Because this summer I asked her to marry me, which is great, right? And I guess I'm just jumping into stuff to try to catch you guys up. The last time that I got on YouTube, I was really raging out and acting crazy, and I was all mad about chemtrails and things like that, and I just get a little wild sometimes. And to be honest with you, after that I'd gotten into some more trouble legally. I was just driving around and was doing some stupid things I shouldn't be doing, which I don't know how far I want to get into all this stuff. See, now I have like a family, I have a fiance, I have 3 stepkids, she has 3 kids, and so because of that, I haven't been wanting to get on here and be quite as open, because I just have to be more careful about what I say. Plus, there's like people who watch my videos that I worry about what they might think or whatever. But overall, I'll say this. I'll give you like the rundown. I got off Suboxone, and I gotta say, my fiance really helped me to get through that. She put up with a lot. I couldn't sleep for a long time. For months, I couldn't sleep right. I sleep fine, but I've never slept that great. I sleep about 6 to 7 hours a night, sometimes 5. I can force myself to go back to sleep, but I don't feel like Suboxone is really affecting me at this point, after 10 months. But it lasted a long time. And after a while, you start to, the kind of good thing about the way things worked out is that I was already in a relationship while I was on the Suboxone, and I realized I wanted to get off because I didn't feel good. And because I was so busy with her and everything going on with that I literally didn't have time to think about how bad the Suboxone was affecting me. So that's good. And this video kind of sucks. I'm sorry, guys. There's some other funny things that I could get into, which I don't know if I want to do right now. But, man, I don't even know what to really talk about right now. It's just, it's been a long time since I've been on here. But overall, things are going really well. My business is going better. I was discharged from the DUI. I was on probation, and I was discharged off that. I got into a little more trouble in this other city. I have one more day of work program to do, which has been, fun. But overall, I've been doing good. I have not been taking Kratom, although I did for a while. I'd messed around with Kratom here and there. It just makes me downright sick now. I just can't even take it. It makes me absolutely sick, and I will not take it ever again. I think it's super bad for you. That's just my opinion. Weed, I still, have been doing the edibles and stuff, which I really want to cut that down because I may be wanting to have a kid, and so I don't know. And it's just too much. If you take too many edibles, there are bad things that can happen. There are. I don't want to get into that right now. What else? yeah, I'm just glad that, and once I got off the Suboxone, I was under a lot of stress in the new situation I was in. I started kind of maybe overeating. You know, when you're around kids, it's easy to do that. And you can probably tell I'm a little bit, chunkier than what I was. But I'm starting to finally kind of get a little bit of control over it. It's not like I'm huge. I just would like to be a little leaner. I'm starting to work out a lot more, which is great. Oh, and the other thing that's been super fun is I've been playing softball all spring and summer on multiple teams. One team is in the church league called Harvest Bible Church. That's the name of the baseball team. Or softball. And then the other team is called God Squad, which kind of derived from that church team. And so God Squad in the summer, we actually won. We won our division and we won the league championship, which was really fun and cool. We did great. And I'm starting to get better at softball too. That led me into the fall season where a couple guys kind of asked me to play on as a sub or an alternate for different teams like the Cheese Ballers, the Sons of Thunder, and just different random softball teams. All in all, I had about, I think, 9 or 10 home runs and like 3 grand slams this year. So I'm getting faster. I'm getting stronger. The guys on my teams, were commenting that I seem stronger and faster this year than last year. And you guys, some of you know that last year I came off Suboxone during the summertime and then got back on. So it's been a long, hard ride, but I'm still here. And, I've got a lot more work to do, and I'm trying to be as healthy as possible. I've really started to expand my mind in a lot of ways, as far as I'm learning so many new things every day, which is fascinating. And I would love to be able to talk to you guys about some of these things. I haven't, because I feel a little bit discouraged. I don't know why most of the people in the world are still very, very asleep. And I just wish that people could raise their, I don't know, I wish that people could wake up a little more, but I understand why they haven't. There's so much out there that we haven't been told. There's so many lies that have been told to us. It's a fascinating world we live in. And there's certainly plenty of things to discover, despite what you may have been told. So that's cool. What else? I mean, that's just kind of like a brief description of what's going on with me right now, but ultimately I'm okay, and I plan to be okay, and I wanted to let you guys all know that. Feel free to ask any questions that you might have in the comments below, and this will probably help me to rev back up and start making some more videos, because there's a lot of cool things that I think about, and a lot of little cool projects that I get into. And as far as the recovery stuff, I don't know, it's just not me to continue going down that road. I'm not that kind of guy that really wants to talk about it that much. It's just get off of it, you know what I mean? Do what you got to do to get off the drugs so that you can feel better. I mean, who wants to be addicted to painkillers? It's ridiculous. It's not cool. But I'm just not I respect people like Kevin who, have a show and they get on and talk about it. It's great. It's just, I don't know if that's me, Nikki Prouder's another one that she does that. I got so many other things I want to talk about that I'm interested in. I'll probably always go back. I'm happy to talk about Suboxone. I'm happy to talk about, my struggles with addiction and stuff. But for the most part, I feel like that's past me, and I'm kind of on to new things. But feel free to ask me questions about that, and I will go into as much detail as I can. And that's about it, guys. I hope this was somewhat encouraging, and I hope you all have a great day. Yeah, have a great Sunday. It's a beautiful day out. And that's about it. So have a great one. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.